Hello and welcome back to Reading Culture Commentary. What? Did they just say reading? Reading? To read? Reading Culture Commentary? What? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about reading culture commentary. Why? Because we just finished a video. Yeah, we just finished a video where we actually we was like, okay, so much content, content, and so we decided to read a prompt pattern catalog, and wow, it really burnt us out. Like only reading for 38 minutes, like legit burnt us out. It was actually kind of wild. I'm still reeling, and part of me just wanted to wait. Part of me just wanted to wait to kind of to hold space for that as an experience and maybe speak about it later. But the reason why we're making content about it was I remember uh, stumbling through the YouTube hypergraph. Uh, there was this channel, Wes Cecil. It's pretty much it's culture commentary and social science culture commentary from the perspective of philosophy. I remember. Wait, is this the best view that we have? Wait. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Pardon me for not having a better visualization schema. Can we? No, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, so what is the point of this? Well, I guess the point was just to say, in our hypergraph, we stumbled across a piece of content specifically titled "House of the Intellect." It's an amazing series that has been continued recently. I don't know if it will still be continued by the time you stumble across this video, but it should be within the YouTube hypergraph as long as it's a part of this channel. We haven't checked for second order derivatives in terms of, hey, are there content creators out there that are reacting to this content? But the point was just, yeah, House of the Intellect, somewhere in that point of view, uh, the content creator in question was talking about giving a reaction, House of the Intellect, this, the premise. And they said, hey, reading, oh, people, like, it's hard to read. I remember consuming a little bit of a K narrative in class with Carr, where Karen Hunter and Greg Carr were talking about reading. Karen Hunter saying, oh, well, she had to, like, jump back into reading after a while of not reading as a person that, like, writes books. And back to House of the Intellect saying, hey, yo, there are kids out here, the next generation. We're talking, different, education profiles, but even at the level of Ivy League, people in the pipeline saying like, whoa, in the wake of the technique brought forth through, computers and information technology as a cybernetic ecology, people struggling and diving into this concept, this thing, this abstraction, this instance. So I don't know if yeah, the point was just to do a little bit of reading culture commentary. After spending a little bit over 30 minutes reading this paper on a prompt pattern catalog, my mind kind of got flattened out. I was like, "Oh my gosh, my psyche. Oh, it's tired." And that's interesting because I think a lot of the content on this channel will actually be a lot of content on this channel will actually be speaking about and discussing speaking about and discussing papers, also reading different things, different articles from around the web. So yeah, I just wanted to deploy a little bit of reading culture commentary as we start highlighting and showcasing the content that we consume, the playlists that we create, and speaking to the content specifically. But we haven't taken that step, that journey. We don't necessarily know what that means for us as a content creator to actually speak directly to the content itself. What's required of us as a creator. As a consumer, it's easy to say, hey, it's content. Oh, it's interesting content. It's useful content. Hey, I consume this, I consume that. And it contributes to an overall scaffolding of my consume digest as structured. But it's another thing entirely to say, hey, can we do a summary, dot, dot, dot? Can we do a synthesis, dot, dot, dot? So I find that to be interesting. So this is reading culture commentary because, oh my gosh, that process really wore me out. What you're looking at on the screen is a playlist. It is a playlist. But I guess that's like not this video, so for us it's kind of okay not to necessarily just dive that deep. But this is a dynamic playlist sorted by date published oldest. No, 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 we're not getting. This is reading culture commentary. So yeah, what is culture commentary? For me, culture commentary is a throwback to those early internet days where people were just commentators. You know what I mean? They grabbed a piece of B-roll, they grabbed up some gaming content, a visual medium, and they started commentating over it. For me, that's most of the experience that I've had as a content consumer. When creators are creating content, it's usually some derivative of content, excuse me, some derivative of culture commentary. Now, for me as a consumer and also as a curator, we might want to take it a step further and ask ourselves, okay, well, to what extent is this technical grade culture commentary? To what extent, like technical grade would be, technical grade implies a deeper, a more compressed level of resolution. Maybe that's because it's actually a book. Books tend to be technical grade culture commentary, but it could still be regularized culture commentary. Lectures tend to be technical grade culture commentary. The most apt aspect of technical grade culture commentary is really the aspect of compression that's included within the content. As a consumer, for years we've just consumed content at one x speed. Now that we have a granular speed, we've preferred 1.15x. But in terms of technical grade, you'll notice it when you're consuming content, just generalized culture commentary. Maybe it's a live stream. Maybe you're consuming it at 1.85x speed, and then you click into something else, and you're like, "Whoa, I gotta turn the speed down a little bit if I even want to pretend like I'm absorbing any of this information." And so for me, reading culture commentary is it's a little bit of both. It's culture commentary specifically because we're talking about reading, and it's reading culture commentary because I just finished reading after not having read for a while, or at least specifically reading a book in terms of paper versus reading off of a screen. And even then, I think they make, like, there's a Kindle paper, but I think they actually make specific monitors, like, just, yeah, like what, grayscale monitors, and I think they really help with reading. But yeah, the blue light, oh my god, reading culture commentary. So I'm gonna have to get my reps in terms of reading, in terms of making content for this channel. Okay, so we're about 9 minutes in. We spoke a little bit about culture commentary in general and how we think about this as an abstraction. This relates back to my time spent as a consumer on YouTube. One of my first and earliest pillars on YouTube was content, specifically Call of Duty content. Those early days where I was just trying to learn how to play a video game. And then we stumbled into this wealth of information where people were sharing their experiences. And then you could also track that in time in terms of the development of the platform of YouTube itself versus the techniques that content creators sought to deploy in terms of their ability to gain advantage through the algorithm, the recommendation feed, titles and thumbnails, clickbait. It's been a fascinating journey. Adpocalypses. So that's a part of my experience that I wanted to share with you as an aggregator. I mean, what does it mean to be a content consumer? It's easy to have that as an experience, as like a personal experience that you have. And it's another thing to bundle it into a package. And specifically, I'm talking about, hey, have you guys seen any of this content? Like, this is kind of what got me through the first year in terms of my personal FOMO regarding, like, hey, oh my god, I gotta keep up. I don't know if you see. Wait, let me. Do I? Wait. Yeah, we'll work on that later. The playlist title is OpenAI ChatGPT First Mover Quick Pick. Yeah, we'll probably get into that later. But yeah, but yeah. So this has been a little bit of reading culture commentary, a little bit of culture commentary on the act of reading itself. Oh, it's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult. What about reading? The words, the letters, the speech act. What do you think about reading? What does it mean to you? How do you experience it? Is it a personal thing? Do you listen to audiobooks? Do you just read paper? Do you read on a screen? Do you not even have a screen to read on? Do you only read on mobile? That's taxing. Reading culture commentary. What does it mean for you to read in the present moment? What does it mean for you to read in general? How do you take on that as an experience? This has been a little bit of culture commentary from As an Aggregator. Now remember, As an Aggregator is a content curation outfit designed around bringing forth the technique of content curation through the use of playlists on YouTube. We help to bring consumers valuable content and useful content that they otherwise would not have had within a 1 degree of separation. Our goal is this is a channel designed around connecting consumers to content one edge at a time. So instead of just relying on your YouTube algorithm and relying on your personal intent in terms of using YouTube search, you can visit our cross section, visit our Consume Digest, and sort through our playlists and titles and see to what extent you find value from our ability to capture our hypergraph in terms of playlists as content. And if you found the content that we curate to be valuable, then leave a comment. Don't forget to add the playlist to your saved list right here. We can't see it, but it says save playlist where you see the bookmark right here. Got to work on that. And yeah, if you want to find the playlist that we curate, we have a suffix called quick pick. So most of our playlists are titled as a quick pick playlist. So when searching, if you search in general but specifically in quotes quick pick playlist, you'll be able to find some of our work. And I hope it helps you navigate your personal journey in terms of trying to find what you're looking for, whether that's entertainment content, whether that's educational content, whether that's just culture commentary in general, comedy, music. There's so many different avenues and points of interest that consumers have. And we believe that we can shorten your time to finding the content that will change your life. So thank you. As an aggregator.